So, which industries died in the 19th century? So, when we talk about Queen Victoria's wedding dress and we talk about all of the things that went into it, when I say that she was trying to save dying industries, it was not all industries. What was growing in the 19th century was machine made textile. Now, if you buy lace, it is almost always machine made lace. And so she wore handmade lace, a dying industry. And in fact, if you think about it, most of us do not have things that are handmade. We now call handmade clothing couture because it is so rare and it becomes so expensive. But in the middle of the 1800s, it was the norm. And that's an industry that was dying, anything made by hand, because it was the rise in machine-made textile. I will say that textiles were the first thing that was industrialized. It actually happened at the end of the 1700s. But even then, the early industrialized textiles were still fairly expensive. But by the middle of the 1800s, when she was getting married, the rise in ability to have machines and people who could run the machines meant that the vast majority of people were starting to use industrial lace. Now, it's a trade-off. I certainly couldn't have afforded handmade lace. I still can't really afford it. It's very expensive. Now, my decision is that I don't buy lace because I don't want machine-made lace. You could also put your eggs in different baskets and buy handmade lace, which I encourage people to do if you like lace. But the thing that was dying and that Queen Victoria wanted to save was handmade industry. Because you are right, commenter, in the 1800s, machine-made textiles in England was booming. The people who were losing out were the handmade folk.